Hello, and welcome to Fortune Forecast channel for your daily tarot reading and more, where I use the wisdom of tarot to give you a general insight for the day. What I do is not magic, it is natural to all of us. We engage life through images and numbers, and we process that information to choose what we will do next. I invite you to give yourself a few minutes of entertainment as I tap into the collective consciousness and interpret today's message. Thank you again for being with me, and feel free to leave your comments, like, and subscribe to my channel. So let's get started. Today is Sunday, January 30th, 2022. Let's see what collective vibes has for all of us. Oh, there was a jumper. I guess we will need to leave that one right there for this category, which is money. Which is money. Well, I love this. This means a lot as far as taking action, taking control, taking responsibility. And if you're getting ready to do some type of major investment, this is the signal that yes, take it and do it while it's hot, while it's ready, while everybody's excited, and while you have the motivation to make it happen. And that's what's important to see here with this Knight of Swords. It is about action, questing, and actually also defending your position. It's really, really important. So here now, and to know that when we have the Knight, there's a couple things here that we have, especially in this particular deck, showing us that we are protected. We are protected in this action, whether it's out of impulse. We are ready to, take things on. And we also have the support and the vehicle, everything we need to get there, to at least get to that next step. And with that sort of justice, we also have not only defenses, but also higher power there by our side. So a lot of good things here when it comes to money and being able to, get excited about whatever's showing up for us so that we can take action. And whether it's opportunities through careers, investing, or just knowing that there is everything lining up for you to be in that flow of abundance and money. Okay, let's move on to the next one. The book is going to reveal for us today, and it is about relationship. Let's see what it says about relationships. So we'll give it another little shuffle in here. I thought it was going to be a whole drop. We don't do the whole drop, So what is here? So let's come over here and see what it has. Relationship. Okay, so here we have a couple things. Seems a little bit rocky. Foundations are not here. Maybe we're not on the same page. No pun intended here, as the page is being represented in reverse. If this is a new relationship, we're still learning about each other. We're still trying to kind of, establish these boundaries, and it's all about that newness. And we're not sure, and we don't want to be that vulnerable to someone, and we don't want to expose ourselves. So it's kind of in that funny place for those that are in that area. The other thing, it could be if you are in a relationship that you've been in a while, this could also mean by the page that the other person is not showing maturity, and responsibility. And that could be a little bit frustrating, definitely frustrating. And sometimes, whether we're born female or male, this also could represent, masculine energy, and that's not matured enough yet. So, in that sense, uh, also be aware that maybe someone is going to bring you information about opportunities and decisions, which kind of really goes back with that money. So be careful now, as these two cards are showing congruence here, and they're coming together. So while you may have an opportunity to invest, an opportunity to jump into that, what it could be a job, it could be a partnership, anything that involves that money thing, it's coming from someone that does not have all the information, and because it's upside down. So you don't have all the data that you need. So be very cautious, and double check your sources. Okay, that relationship is not completely mature. So let's go to the next one, which is health. Health. What's it going to reveal today? Health. We've seen this card earlier this week, but it was in a different position, was it? Well, here we're in a place where it's about our health. It's about feeling good. And I love those days, don't you? Those days when you feel like you're connected to the earth, when you're kind of just feeling really good all over, and you're more mobile. And so this is good. This is a good day. You're finding that balance between rest and eating and exercising, and being in community and sharing, because sometimes people do have a way of draining you. Well, this is in this sense, today is a good day as far as that physical health, and feeling that we can give a little bit more of ourselves, because when we feel good, we can talk with people, we can commune with them, we can go out with them, and we can be a part of society when we feel good. So today is a good feeling day, and I hope that this continues for you for the rest of the week. Okay, let's take a look at our next area. Our next area is in career. Career. Okay, make sure we get good shuffles in here. One more. And career. Okay. Over here somewhere. There we go. Okay. So some days are not the most optimal days. If you were waiting for that news about that career opportunity, you're going to have to wait a little bit longer. But don't give up. Just and don't stop at that one thing. If you are in a career, if you have a job, or again, working in that environment, in that work environment of teams and things like that, there's going to be a little bit of miscommunication. And sometimes it is best to pull away and let it all settle. Do not engage do not engage. If you can't be part of the solution, then don't be part of the problem. So if you see that coming for you today, just find the best ways to say, listen, I I I understand that we have a situation here. Let me just put a little distance and think about this so that I can come back with um, a better way how we can address this. So there's ways to do this, and if that's happening to you, pay attention to that area in when it comes to career. That there may be some issues regarding things that were said, things that were planned, projects that were started, and it's just not going in the same way that everybody wants it to go. So career. Okay, the next area will be travel. Sunday travels. I love just thinking about that idea of being in a car on a not very windy day, and a convertible, of course, and not such a very cold day either, and not a very sunny day either. But being able to feel, the wind of, just going through my face and seeing the sceneries moving. Oh, how wonderful that is on a Sunday. Okay, what's in it for you? Travel. Okay, well, guess what? There was a One of the things that I have to tell you here is that if you did have those travel plans, no matter what I was thinking, I'm sorry at this time. It looks like it's going to be a little standstill. There's going to be some things that have to get done before you go on that trip, or you might have to, if you were just going to go and visit someone, you might have to postpone it. So it's not too bad. And I'm thinking by just seeing this horse here, it may have to do literally that the mode of transportation is not available to you at this time, or something happened. So you might want to do a little checkup on your car, check the oils, check the tires, making sure that everything is, up to date with things, right? So as far as those travel plans, it's okay. Keep them on the books, but for now, you may have to just wait up a little bit. Okay, well, there you have it. And what is the message for the collective? Let's find out. Let's find out what the message for the collective is. Okay, let's give this little deck a little whirl here. And let's see what the message is. Okay, I'm feeling like, how about this one right here? Okay, interesting, interesting. Considering some of the messages that came through already. This is a beautiful card, but it's upside down, but I just want you to see it. So it's about truth and integrity. So it was drawn this way. So it is an opportunity for all of us collectively to really come from a place of integrity. It's not about what you do in front of people, it's about what you do when no one is looking. And so as you have these issues, and I could see the issues with travel and some of the issues with the which one was this one over here? The career and some miscommunication, not only there was communication in the relationship house, but also with career. So definitely, this is for us to reflect. Let us reflect about our truth. What is really at play? And being a person of integrity, who we are. So you could see this person is here bare, with no clothes on. Can we be that way? Can we be our true selves? And if not, why? Well, my friends, thank you so very much for joining me this morning. And if any of this resonates with you, please take a moment and like, comment, share, and subscribe. to my channel. Please come back tomorrow and we will see what is in store for the collective all. Have a beautiful day.